Angela Mara on Choice 96.9 or 107.1 FM. And at this time, you know, on the Love Network, if you want to come on the show and promote something that you're doing, we are about doing that, so you let us know and we will have you on the show at this time. You know, sometimes people think everything always happens in London. It's not in London this time, it's out of London, it's in High Wycombe. I have my very special guest. We're going to be talking about the 3rd Annual International Black Media Festival that takes place in Oxford, and I have the organiser, the lady behind it, Pamela Roberts, here. How are you doing, Pamela?
Morning, Andrew.
Morning. And also the lady that you can hear laughing is the one and only Ellen Thomas. How are you doing, Ellen?
Hiya, good.
So tell us exactly about the annual, the International Black Media Festival, Pamela.
Well, the festivals I started in 2003 in High Wycombe, and as a result of living up in the sticks, there was nothing happening. High Wycombe at the time was like a cultural desert, so I was coming back down to London for screenings, movies, etc. And there's literally nothing to go and watch. So after a number of years, I thought, just do it. So it started in 2003, very successful, and this year we're coming to Oxford. We have a fantastic programme. We kick off on Thursday, the 6th of October, with our gala screening, Justice. And it's made by civil rights lawyers, which are a husband and wife team. And the movie looks at the corruption within the criminal justice system. So we have them flying in all the way from the USA to actually host the movie and host a Q&A session. The gala, we have a fantastic venue. It's the Oxford University Natural History Museum. And Dr. Florella Benjamin is actually going to be doing our keynote presentation to actually launch the festival and the movie.
From play school?
From play school days, yes.
A husband seeks help for his pregnant wife. A tetanus victim that surely die. And this is global shame. When something simple and plain, killing enough women every day, every year, it's the same. And you tell me that the world progress. You tell me to look ahead. But all I see is dread. I say all I see. Poor people dead, I say all I see. Poor people dead, I say all I see. Poor people dead. And in the decade of the 90s, 1 billion children did born. But millions of them did suffer and die before them reach age 5. And in countries across the globe, children is get abused. They are tortured, abducted and sold and killed by invading soldiers. And you tell me that the world progress. You tell me to look ahead, but all I see is dread. I say all I see, poor people dead. I say all I see, poor people dead. All I see, poor people dead. And third world goods can't import into American ports, while the World Bank put credit squeeze on Latin American countries. So Peru peasants grow cocaine to pay back foreign debt. No bandits laugh, pirates grin, lords of the global drug ring. And you tell me that the world progress. You tell me to look ahead, but all I see is dread. I say all I see, poor people dead. All I see, poor people dead. All I see, poor people dead. All I see, I say all I see. So how the world progress when the rich don't care about the rest? And got the world in a mess. For all I see is dread. I say all I see. All I see. Poor people dead. All I see. I say all I see. I say all I see. I say poor people dead, 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 dead. Poor people dead, 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 dead. Poor people dead, 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 dead. Poor people dead, 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 dead.
Lady I was dealing with at her organisation, I realised that we are indeed in your debt for asking us to use our museums of England. I love this place. It's a cathedral to science. It was built in 1860 and originally housed all of Oxford's science. And if you think Oxford is a frightening place, well, this museum has over 1/3 visitors a year, and this year we won with our neighbours next door the Guardian newspaper Family-Friendly Museum of the Year award. All my effort to discourage visitors and children totally failed in my time here. And if you've ever been slightly daunted by Oxford in the past, I hope coming in here will encourage you to come back in daylight and bring your children. If you want an excursion from London or from wherever, a weekend with the kids, bring them here and they will have the time of their lives. So, to welcome you here is my pleasure. I hope you enjoy the visit, the building. I hope there's something left to drink. And I hope you now very much enjoy the movie. So, I think we need to thank those who have organised this festival, and I thank you for allowing me to welcome you.
1 out of 10. Every black man in this society aged 25 to 29 is in prison.
The people that make all the decisions, they want to keep us locked in here. The police on top of us.
Courts' budgets are being reduced again. Every unnecessary trial adds expense to the system.
We have to try the case. That's it.
You cannot take every misdemeanor to trial.
This legal system, it's destroying a lot of people. It's telling the truth. It's got to be changed. Somebody's got to do something. Ray, I'm going to take the system down.
JC thinks that he could change our society through the courts.
Now, what we need to do is, we need to get out there and take it to the streets.
You want a trial? You will get your trial.
On the question of whether the defendant possessed a controlled substance, do hereby find the defendant not guilty.
Local civil rights attorney has turned the tables.
You did it. You won. What do you want?
Well, you want more black judges? You want more black prosecutors?
What do you want?
It's not that simple. I'm quitting.
Excuse me?
You wouldn't be the first one playing with knives.
JC.
A very big mistake.
Is JC in trouble?
You're damn right he is. When them white folks move on JC.
I know some things about that hot shot lawyer Carter.
Okay.
He ain't nearly as squeaky clean as he looks.
I suggest you take a look inside.
Excuse me?
That's Carter's money.
It's for you.
Keep your money.
Don't nobody take my money and just walk away?
Who is this guy? I thought we had something really good going here.
Good, we have something very good going on, very sweet.
All I asked you is to be straight with me.
Hey, remember, when stuff goes out of here, no fingerprints.
Attorney Carter worked with local gang members to cripple our ports and transportation.
Judge Bennett, you need to make a comment.
That was the best thing for you.
Is the system so weak that we can afford to have one black man whom you think is guilty stand trial?
That is offensive to me.
Permission to approach the bench.
Permission denied.
New evidence, Your Honor. You think it's cool that half of the young brothers in Minneapolis spent at least one night in jail last year? That's extreme injustice.
So I'd like to start off by thanking all of you for coming, and also for Pamela and everybody else who've worked to make this possible. And as she said, this is the premiere of Justice in Europe, all of Europe. We have had people from France and other parts of Europe who have been in the U.S. and they saw the film, so they've emailed us and they are excited about it. But this is the first time it's been shown here in this part of the world. So, and Pamela has just done an amazing job with the premiere, and we're very happy to be here. And we've just met so many wonderful people. And Pamela, your mother's incredible. Oh my gosh, she's just so wonderful. And they've made us feel very much at home. So thank you.
We'll share with you just a little bit about how we ended up getting here. We actually met in law school, and we went to Harvard Law School, which has a lot of people who go for, to make a difference, they think, when they start. And by the time they get out, 3 years later, they almost